posted. Gotta keep it posted. Gotta keep it posted. We got more car posted with the poster. Bring it to know you're ready, posted with the poster. We can tell when you're ready, From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission.
You know we poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin' with the best.
Mo car, posted with the poster. Bring it to know you're ready, posted with the poster. We can tell when you're ready, From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Mo Clark in the building with the post up, and I got some special guests in the building with me. Miss Tracy. Tell me your name again, sweetheart. Aziza. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys a little. Well, I'm gonna let them tell you what they do in just a minute. First, we're gonna get into moments with Mo. Okay. Now I do have to warn you. Should you ladies know anybody in these clips, and you need to plead the fifth on the topic, by all means, feel free. And most of the time, I forget who I put in here, so I can't even tell you who it is. It's gonna be a surprise to us all. Okay. Let's go. Who's first, JoJo? Hit me with it. All right, so this one's easy. Nick did her EP release last night. I just found out EPs are short. JoJo told me that, as you guys heard.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't either, but you know, I definitely it was great. I can't wait till you guys hear it. It drops tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. 4 songs. She discussed about, you know, she literally said baby daddy. They wrote a couple of tracks together. You know, I appreciate her being transparent and talking about the good, the bad, and the happy and the ups and downs about relationships. So congratulations to her. She's stepping out of her mom's shadows, and the girl can actually sing. The talented family all the way around. Talented family, dope kids, just a pleasure to be around them. So congratulations to her. I look forward to seeing the visuals and all of that. So you guys follow that music, R&B. It's R&B, so that we love us a good R&B. You know, I'm so tired of hearing. Never mind. Anyway, who next? Cause don't get me started. All right. So I gotta tell y'all this. Have y'all seen this? Do y'all know what's happening?
I don't, so put me up on
this young man right here. I don't know his name, but the reason his title Shine Bright Like a Diamond is because he showed up to Rihanna's house.
Oh, wow.
To propose. And he's only in a little bit of trouble, which is oddly weird because they said he didn't do anything wrong, which I mean, is that stalking or no?
Where's her protection? Where's her security?
She was not home, but her team was there, and her team, they called the cops on him. And I'm like, damn, who he know to find out where Rihanna live at? That's the first thing. We got to get over that first hurdle.
So was this in Barbados?
No.
Okay.
This was here. Was it in Barbados?
You know, they got houses everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going to get back to y'all on that because I thought it was here. But it could have been. Because the only thing I read was that he had, I don't even know why they wrote that piece, though. We can see that he had on a red sweatshirt that said Nike. But somebody actually took the time out they day to to put that, so I might have got distracted. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, I had a whole conversation with myself in the car. But anyway, I mean, she should just say yes off the fact that he's clearly an intelligent young man. And they're hard to find. So, JoJo, who's next? Woo, child.
Okay.
Beyonce.
Wow.
Beyonce and Adidas have agreed to part ways after 50 million. Let me not say 5, because that's a lot, but it ain't as much. Right. They are going their separate ways after a $50 million decline in sales. This my thing. I ain't gonna say my age. I don't care. I'm 40. So this the thing. I remember when Beyonce came out with Darian, and she was doing interviews, and she was excited, and she was talking about how she was doing this to make it affordable for people. And it didn't become affordable for people until it got old and it ended up in city trends, unfortunately. I personally do not think Ivy Park was affordable to her fans. Like,
her tickets aren't affordable to a lot of her fans. So
not when they first get released.
Yeah, when they first released. So, hey, they on another level right now.
It was hard for me to find where her clothes were.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say this about Beyonce, especially when it comes to the tickets. And if y'all want to get technical, even releasing her clothing, her new clothing, she always drops it around income tax time. Y'all ever notice that?
Okay.
Her stuff always come out between February and April every single time. So that kind of make me feel like I love Beyonce. I'm a fan. I went to one concert. I ain't going to this one. That was like, because Tracy already said what the problem is. But I feel like she targeting the African American community.
Well, of course. I mean, that's business.
And she knows
it's business.
when we are more amped.
So
we can afford it.
And we're feeling more sexy with our dollars, and we have those that disposable income.
Yeah,
it's business.
Well, I mean, apparently not for her and Adidas. I don't know what's gonna happen, because they was going around with Kanye. They was going around with
a major loss this year.
They took a major loss with Yeezy for sure.
A big hit.
I don't think they gonna cry. I think that's part of why they crying about Beyonce. Had they not took that hit from Yeezy, they might have had the extra 50 million. And they had a little play with money, and they can't play with Beyonce. We sorry. See, Beyonce, Yeezy, Jay-Z, y'all all in the same circle. You see what I'm saying? JoJo, who next? Because I think Oh, okay. This weekend, you guys know Funny Marco?
No, we don't, but tell me.
Funny Marco is hilarious. He actually started doing skits down here in Atlanta, just randomly, talking to people in the grocery stores, all kinds of things. Shout out to him, because he just landed a deal with MTV. So he's going to have his own show on MTV. He's going to be in Atlanta this weekend at First Class Sneaks. Yeah, I love it. I love the grind, the hustle.
I'm going to have to check him out.
You definitely want to check him out. He's funny.
But it won't be on the 25th, though.
I know, because you got somewhere to be.
Yes, I do.
You got somewhere to be.
Yes, I do.
So I'm a be at both, because he ain't going to be there that long. He only giving them like an hour or two. So I got to go check out the sneaks. But you got somewhere to be.
Yes,
so all day. You booked and busy. JoJo, was that it? Okay, good. Let's get to the good part. Let's get to the interview. The interview. So, the thing that most excites me about you is you are a serial entrepreneur. I love that, because I am too. And a lot of people don't understand how much work goes into that. So, first, tell me about all of your brands. That's the first question I want to open with.
Okay.
Go.
First off, I'm the brand.
I like it. I say the same thing.
That's how I have to present it. Everything I do, I am the brand. Everybody I meet, everywhere I go, I am the brand. Tracy, the Sacred CEO. Now, to get to the business of the brand, that is where I come in. I'm a visionary and a CEO of Will Manifest Your Vision Empowerment Conference. It is an annual conference, and where we actually link up the early entrepreneur with the seasoned entrepreneur, and so that we can, we have 7-figure strategists and bosses and coaches and entrepreneurs that are coming to share strategies, blueprints, procedures, and we are going to be educating, enriching, and imparting information, actionable strategies so that they can remain in the vision. So that's
Right.
what will manifest your vision. Empowerment Conference is about, and that's this Saturday on March 25th from 9 to 6. Okay, so I'm very, very happy about that. And Aziza is one of our speakers as well as our branding and media manager. So,
Awesome.
So if you go online to manifestyourvision.com, that's all her, because that's not my lane.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
see, I know what's my lane.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, that's her. So, and then I have Love My Womb Academy, which is our feminine health and wellness academy. It is the only nationally accredited and board certified feminine health and wellness academy in the nation and abroad. We have had students come from Africa, from the UK, from Holland, use their passport to come learn with us. And what I do is I teach feminine health and wellness, holistic feminine health and wellness, and I teach them how to open up spas.
I like
So
that.
I help them become financially empowered. And then I also, I have my spa, Hey Honey Wellness Spa. And right now we're about to do a big move. So we were on Butner Road, and we were actually awarded best spa in Atlanta.
I need to go to me a spa.
Yeah, girl, you need your spa day, honey. Just love all
Yes,
over.
I do.
Right?
Ooh.
So best spa in Atlanta, I was awarded best educator, as well as inducted in the Spa Hall of Fame at the Black Spa Awards. And I'm very, very proud of that. Yes, very, very proud of that. But I have been just overall in business. I am the actual CEO and visionary of Seasoned and Savvy Over 40, which is actually my new project.
Hey.
And I am actually linking up with women who are over 40.
Can it be 40 and up?
Yes, it's
Oh, okay, okay.
over 40, honey.
Okay.
40 and up. Yes,
Yeah, 40 and up, like
40 and up.
40
You
in
can be
2
the
days.
You could be in the late 38s, 39s. We
Yeah.
get you, okay?
Yeah.
Because it's something about when you hit 40.
Ain't
You know
it
what
though?
I'm saying? I mean, the 20s is see, the 20s you pretty. You pretty, but you in your investigation stage. You know, you finding out who you are, what you like, and all that. By the time you're 40, you kind of know a little bit about what the hell you don't like.
You should.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You
it ain't
should.
so much all what you like. It's what I don't like.
Absolutely.
But then also, the face of business, the face of beauty, the face of women, usually in the media is between the ages of 20 and like early 30s. That, you know, women over 40, going in 50 and 60, we don't necessarily get our props. So that's
Right.
why I created Seasoned and Savvy Over 40, so that we can also take our value and our gems and the things that we've learned through the seasoning of our lives and our wisdom, right?
Right.
And we can actually implement that and use that as strategies in business, in life, and in love.
Absolutely. I love all that. I think the best thing is, you know, some time ago, I'm not going to say how long ago, but you know, some time ago, it wasn't as easy as it is now to break into the media field. You know, you used to have to get discovered. Now you don't. You can
Well, social
discover
media has
yourself.
helped with that, huh?
Yeah.
These
You know,
influencers,
you
huh?
don't have to wait for somebody to publish your book or your whatever. You can publish
do
it
it on your own.
yourself.
Yes.
You know, so you don't have to give somebody wait for that manuscript. You can write it yourself. You can film it yourself. And it's crazy because in the wake of cell phones, me and my last guest last week, or the week before last, we had this discussion. You know, when I was coming up in the media industry, everybody wanted you to have a camera. They were so big on that.
Yeah.
Don't go out on the carpet with your cell phone. They're going to laugh at you. They're not going to take you seriously. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And now when I'm at all of these media events, I'm seeing everybody with a cell phone, right? Because it's so much easier.
And then they have gadgets on the cell
Exactly.
phone.
They
Yes.
absolutely do. They have mics that go into your cell phone. They
Lights.
got lights that go. People, I'm like, you mean to tell me I done invested $3,000 in cameras and mics and foamies for the mics and, you know, the mic flat. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. But you're out here. You're getting booked for the same events that I'm getting booked for. You're capturing the same interviews that I'm capturing. And you got your phone.
That's amazing. So now bring your phone.
Oh, nah, them cameras gonna get work.
They gonna get their use.
Right.
We finna use them.
Yes, use all $3,000.
All of that and the
Yes.
phone. And the phone. Me and JoJo go out with the camera, the phone, the mic on the phone, the mic on the camera. We gonna be triple mic when
That's
we go
good.
out.
That's
But
good.
I can appreciate what you're doing because bless people, bless others.
That's what a true boss does.
I believe that.
That's a true boss.
I believe that
Yeah.
110%.
Yeah.
And the fact that we, people like you guys, can come out here, you can speak to people, you can give them the knowledge. First of all, it's the fact that you can. That's number one. The fact that you can. You're creating platforms that you can. And the second thing is that you do. Because a lot of people get caught up and like, ooh, I hate it with a passion. Like, it just burns my biscuits. I'm so southern.
The most important thing for me, though, I think, is the fact that I have the resource to do it.
Absolutely.
You know, without the resource, I can't help myself or anyone else.
That part.
So it's very important that I continue to work in the level of my gifts
Mm-hmm.
to keep the resource,
Mm-hmm.
because without that, I can't, I can't serve.
Right. So let me
Yeah.
ask you this, because you do so much, right?
Oh, I ain't even told you about my tea line, my product line.
You ain't told me
I
about
ain't told
that.
you about that yet.
But-
We'll get to that. Go, come on.
What I want to know is, and you can throw that in there. You can throw that in there. Have you ever been told you're doing too much and you need to just focus on one thing? And if you have, I already know how you
Is
handled
this a
it because you
PG
still.
show?
Oh my God.
Oh, girl, if you say what you
I
got to
hear
say,
that
all
tell
the
me
time.
what you got to say.
Yes, I've had hoes tell me that I'm doing too much, and then I'll be like, well, you know, you're not doing enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
don't, you know, just because you feel some kind of way because of all of my activities,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, and this is kind of cliche now, but you got the same, what? I ain't
24,
say 24 because
yeah.
5, 6 of them I'm asleep. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But yeah, you got the same hours in the day as I do. It's all about energy management.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about time management. It's about what you doing with your time. It's your energy management.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if you're not using your cell phone to make money,
What you doing?
you know, if you just gossiping and talking, if you just
Facts.
scrolling through on social media and you're not using it as a platform to make money,
Yeah.
you know, to share what it is you do,
Yeah.
you know, to market your business, you know, to do
Absolutely.
your lives, to become, you know, get more exposure and generate leads and things like that, then, you know, that's on you.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that I have, I use for the goodness of my soul.
Yeah. And I don't think I think it sucks for people. People don't know what gifts God gives you,
Yeah.
right? And so how can they tell you to minimize your naturally given gifts? That's terrible. That's like telling somebody in the church, "Oh, you can't sing and play the piano. You got to pick one or the other." Why you can't get a mic and put it on the piano and play and sing at the same time if God has blessed you to be able to do those things, right? So now we bring you in, right? Because
Okay.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have the podcast. I have the boutique, right?
Mhm.
With the podcast, I do my own booking, my own marketing, my own this, my own that. With the boutique, I'm my own model, my own this, my own that, right?
Mhm.
So you got her doing this piece. You do the graphics and stuff too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So a lot of people don't want it. They want to be an entrepreneur, right? Because they just want the end game. They don't want all the in between, the business,
Oh,
the
yeah.
this, the that, the marketing. So how did you kind of get involved with each other?
I think me and Tracy, I met Tracy on social media, Facebook. She had her Central Honey radio show, and we did, like, I reached out to her to do an interview for the
Mhm.
magazine, and then she, like, okay, you got to come on to my show. And then from there, just Tracy's energy is, she always take me to church. Like,
Yeah.
you sit down, she will uplift your spirit. And so we just always connected. And when she did What Manifest last year, she invited me to come down. So I brought my team down. We checked it out. It was really great, amazing. Like, I did not want to leave. And then after it was over, she said, I want you to help me market this. Like, let's get some new branding. And so we just started collaborating and working together, and it's turned into like a work friendship,
Yes.
sisterhood. It's really cool. So
I love
Wait
that.
a minute, I was on your. the
yep,
cover.
she was on the cover of Natural Woman
Don't
magazine
play.
last year.
I love that.
So, and then
For
she's
Women's History Month.
for Women's History
Mhm.
Month, and then she gave me this amazing opportunity to be able to share what I do, because I've
Mhm.
always been either behind the scenes or just working. No one ever really got to know anything about what does it take to be who you are and what you do. So I'm just honored she's given me this opportunity with this phenomenal cast of women she has coming to speak Saturday. So it was just, divine timing.
Yep.
I love it because, we get a stigmatism a lot saying that Black women or African American women cannot work together. And I hate that because I know it's not true.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't going to lie.
It be some.
But that's with anything.
Yeah,
You're
that's
not
with
supposed
anything.
to be able to work with everybody.
Right.
No, that's law.
Right.
You're not gonna link up with everybody. You're
Right.
not gonna gravitate to everybody energy, which is
Right.
good.
Right.
Because if you don't, you need to be protected early.
Right.
You need the rejection early. Go on,
You
protect
ain't
me,
lying.
Lord. Protect me.
So we got this
Right.
big event coming up. What, in less than 48 hours, right? So are you guys ready? Are you prepared? We got the marketing, we got the signage, we got everything ready to go. The panel is ready. What? Because I'll be there. So what do we have to look forward to?
Well, we have to look forward to it. First off, it's high energy,
Okay.
High
I
energy.
believe that.
Yeah.
high impact. Bring your tissue, but I'll have some. Because it is healing.
Mm-hmm.
Because when Black women get together, we naturally heal. It's what we do. Because when we get together and we have a certain level of comfort, we get vulnerable and we become transparent. And in that, we begin sharing. And in that share, what happens is God blesses. You know what I'm saying? God will bless you in that space. And so we are looking forward to women coming. It's not just for the early entrepreneur. It's for the sister who just has a vision and don't necessarily know where to go, how to align, what direction. Because a lot of times where we mess up is we asking people for directions that have never been where we are going. So we have to get into the rooms. They say proximity is power. We have to be in the energy of that. But we have to network. We have to learn how to network, because that one person that can open the door for you or take you to your next level, if you don't have the exposure to that environment, you at some point you're going to lose your faith, and then you're going to lose your ambition and the energy for that vision that God gave you.
Yes.
And I was saying earlier that when we get a vision, it's not a conference call, it's a memo.
Yeah.
It's between you and God, honey.
Yeah.
You see, and you'll be sitting there trying to figure out, okay, now what do I do now?
Right.
And then you'll run and tell people that are close to you, which is usually your family or your friends,
Yeah.
who have not necessarily tapped into their vision.
Absolutely.
And what they will do, sometimes they will speak negativity over
Yes, they will.
your thoughts.
You are
and
right.
then you will go into a mode of feeling like, well, maybe I'm thinking I'm
Yeah.
too much, or I'm doing too much.
Yeah.
That whole doing too much piece.
Absolutely.
But then you got some of us don't give a damn. Be like, the family gonna have to find me because I'm finna burn rubber up in here. I'm
You
finna
know
burn
what?
I'm
I'm
finna burn the
thinking.
brakes off.
I'm listening to you talk.
Facts.
I'm listening to you speak, and it's
Yes.
crazy because I had this friend in my life, and she went away, and I've been putting out all these dope interviews, all these dope contacts, and she's circling back, but I know that's not the right energy, right? I have another person that I haven't known as long, and she's over 40, but she wants to do this media stuff, and she was just having a bad day. And I love this girl with my whole heart, right? Because exactly what you just said. And I believe in her. And I believe if she gets around the right people and she gets in the right room, it's going to just take off and be amazing for her.
Why don't
So
you bring her?
I was thinking I was going to tell you that. I was going to tell you that. But I had a camera that I purchased, and I tested it out. The camera was for her anyway, and I tested it out, and I never told her. So I ended up giving her the camera the other day, and I said, I want you to learn how to use this one first because of exactly what you just said. It makes no sense to go out and buy an $800 camera, and it's got all these buttons, and you're going to be stuck like me at the thing trying to you're gonna be like, dang, why is this black person white right now? You don't look right, sir. Hold on, just give me a second. My battery, I gotta change my battery. So I gave her an assignment. I said, I want you to learn how to use this basic camera first and come back and see me. I want you to take it to media events. I bought her the lavalier mic. film your vlogs, film your YouTube, whatever it is you want to do. Start.
You are that person for her. You are opening the door.
Just start.
And that's what Manifest is about.
Yes,
That's
I'm
exactly
gonna
what it's
have to
about.
call her and see if she free
Yes.
because she was saying that a couple of days ago she was at church. She had some kind of conference or something,
Okay.
and they were saying that a lot of women, and she said that age, that 40, it must be something with that age for real, and how women over a certain age feel like it's too late to start.
Yeah.
It's never too late.
And it's never too late to start. And she's very supportive. She's supportive of this show. She's supportive of this station. She pull up. You tell her to pull up. She might not have a whole tank of gas, but she gonna show up.
That's good. Yeah.
She's gonna show up.
When you have
She
that,
ready. She ambitious for it.
That's
Yeah.
exactly. And when you have that type of desire and that burning desire, that's what you need to make it. You need that desire. You need to be on fumes sometimes, trying to get to where you going.
Absolutely.
And then before you know it, somebody been and blessed you with some money. You've been and put some gas in there.
Yeah.
But the very fact you have to step out on faith.
Yeah.
Favor works with faith.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah. So you gotta have faith.
And bless people, bless others. Because
That's it.
here I am, I'm giving to her, and then the next day I'm interviewing all these people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now you're hearing, you're speaking all these,
Open it
you're giving further confirmation of what I was told to do. You know what I mean? As opposed to the other person. I was like, oh, nah,
So we
see,
have
I
to
already
remember
know.
to put certain people in categories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a category for her,
you
because
you gotta give her a category. Yeah, she could only go so far with you. She could only step over in so many circles with you.
she made that boundary years ago.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
She's ran her course.
Yes.
That friendship has ran its course.
Okay.
So I appreciate the support from afar. I just know I don't feel like your friendship is genuine, and I don't feel like you can't go where I'm going. You know what I mean? Nothing personal towards her.
The season is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you out here and you building brands and you building relationships and networking, you can't be taking Junebug and them with you when Junebug ain't supposed to go.
And another thing that it says in the word that a prophet is not received in his own home, right? So when you do get to a certain level and a certain status, you have to move. You cannot stay in the old neighborhood trying to be down.
Absolutely.
You become lunch.
Yeah.
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 Your closest homeboy be the one setting you up, because now you the bank.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Nip.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to give yourself distance.
Yeah.
You can't flow like that no more. So that's the benefit, and that's the beauty and the wisdom that comes with changing your circles. Yeah.
I like that. Because they say when God makes you uncomfortable, when God gets ready for you to move, he makes you uncomfortable.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh
got
yeah.
no
And
choice
you
but to
don't even
move.
be knowing what the next move is finna be, right? You just be like, why is this happening to me? Everything bad is just, and you have to, I feel like you have to almost reset your mind and train your mind to think, okay, wait, it's not what I see.
Yes.
It's really not what I see.
Yes.
It's something else going on. And you just gotta.
Yeah, you gotta take it in. You gotta fall back, and you have to, spirit has to get your attention first. And a lot of times we can get so caught up in really believing that we have the control, when really, it's a whole higher source working with you and for you. But a lot of times they have to get our attention, and they got to say, "Hey, we gonna cut all this shit off right now.
Yeah.
We need you to sit down somewhere, because we need you to redirect you, because this is not part of the plan, the purpose for your life. However, you're going in this direction." See, a lot of people look at failure. They don't understand that failure is an illusion.
Yeah.
It's really God redirecting you
Absolutely.
on your right path.
Absolutely.
But all success come with so-called failure.
Yeah.
All success.
JoJo, I like her.
That's part of it.
I thought she
I
took
like
to
her.
church.
Yeah, I mean,
She's
but
like,
I everything she's saying, I can relate. Even with when you said, how long have I been doing the podcast? I actually started on the show with like 4 other people.
Yeah.
And when I had some changes in my life, I couldn't go every day. And they became a little upset with me. And they kicked me off. And I was crying because I thought of these people as my family, which we cool now. But then I was pissed.
And that's all you see.
Right.
That's all I saw.
You see. You ain't see this
I
part.
didn't see.
See, God had a whole greater, bigger,
Listen.
grander gift and vision for you.
When
But
I
at
say
that
didn't
moment,
see this part, didn't see this part.
no, we
Because
don't see it.
everybody else saw it. I didn't. Everybody else was like, Mo, do your own thing. Mo, start your own show. I'm like, who I'm going to talk to? Now look at me, talking to people.
Talking to
I'm sitting here, but I
everybody.
was like, who I'm going to talk to? I can't sit here and I can't. I said, those were my words. I can't
And because
do
you
it.
said I can't, that's what you received.
You're right.
That's we speak it all into existence.
I agree.
We speak it, the negative and the positive.
I
It
agree.
goes all back to the mindset and how we speak, what we speak over our lives. And because you said you can't, you didn't, and you couldn't.
You're right.
But they had to strip you and take you up out of it and sit you down to where you missed it to the point where you had to go start your own shit.
Yeah, you're right. Because I started it. I started it in a hotel lobby. So when you asked me, I was kind of
Ooh,
like,
come on.
should I say officially or
Come on.
unofficially? Because it was always official.
No, it's
I
always
was
official.
the
You
one.
official.
I was the
Yeah.
one with
Yeah.
the cell phone, filming
Yeah.
from the cell phone. Them people, they was booking with me. They was sitting down. I thought I was Oprah. I had a fireplace background. I thought I
on.
was Oprah. And then it led me here. You know, I actually started at this station through another show, but I became family with them, and I brought my show to this platform.
Look at you.
And they
And-
stuck.
And you going further than that.
They stuck with me.
You're growing.
They still stuck, though.
Yeah, but you growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They still
It's
stuck.
always about growth.
They
If
gonna
we,
be
if we
stuck.
ever just get stagnant and feel like, okay, well, this is it and this is all I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then it's limiting you.
Yeah.
You know, and it's limiting the gift that God has given you.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole part of what manifests your vision, is because without the vision, the people perish.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you have to. It always starts with the vision.
Yeah.
Everything created twice.
Yeah.
You created in your mind first.
Yeah.
That's the vision.
Yeah.
And then you have to what? Well, manifest it. You
Yeah.
have to manifest it.
So you brought one speaker,
Mhm.
and I know you gonna be speaking.
Yeah.
Who else you got on this powerful platform?
my
It's a powerhouse,
Well, we got
man.
our sister right here, Aziza Nubia, honey, of Natural Woman Magazine.
Yes.
And she's going to be speaking on balance and motherhood and media and money.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
You gonna talk about how to start your own publication?
Yeah, and share my story. Like one of the unique things about me people don't know, I'm a mother of 7 children.
Really?
I run 2 businesses, and everybody good. So
Yeah.
it's a formula, but it's me having to know who I am, know
Mhm.
my gifts, have support, have the right people around me, and that has helped me to succeed.
That part.
And then I started, like when I first started my magazine, all I had was my children's desktop computer and just the knowledge on how to work Microsoft Publisher.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have no camera, didn't know who I was going to interview, but because I started, doors
Yes.
started opening. And
Yes.
so I'm just going to share just that story with people. Like, you just have to start. You, have to have the
start.
vision, and you got to have the right pieces in play to make you great. So
Yeah, and I used to have people tell me all the time when things were going bad, something big is about to happen. I've been waiting for 20 years. I was like,
Right.
God, you done
When
took
the
me
bad
through
shit
this.
gonna stop?
I mean, just a little bit. Can I breathe a little bit? But every time those bad things would happen, I would stop. I would stop whatever I
Okay.
was doing, right?
Yeah.
But then it got to the point where I said what you said. I was like, shit just gonna keep happening. Let me just go ahead on.
You got to do
I
it.
ain't got the rent, but I got somewhere I gotta be tonight.
Yes.
Let me go.
And that's just how you do it.
And
Guess
you
what?
have
And
to
then the
keep
rent will
going.
come.
Yeah,
The
you
rent
have
will
to
come.
keep
You
going.
got to.
You
Yeah.
have to keep
So
going.
we have Dr. Jada Moore Ruffin.
a doctor.
Yeah, a doctor. She's going to be speaking about success in health legacy.
Okay.
We always talking about wealth legacy, but we can't have any wealth if we
If
don't
ain't
have
here.
good health.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, and then we also have Professor Honey.
Okay.
She's going to be speaking about the language of money
Okay.
and how to really define and redefine our credit and how it really works for us, because there's a lot of credit counselors out here now. It's like a trendy thing, and there's things that they're leaving out.
There's things they're lying
there's
about.
a lot of things.
Like
Yes.
scam doing
It's a
it.
Yeah,
scam.
yeah.
Scam doing
So she's going to be coming. She's a woman of integrity, and we love her. She's going to be also speaking about funding. Okay,
Okay.
because she actually does sources of funding
Hey.
as well. Oh yeah, she's a
I
big
like
figure.
that.
She's a big figure, yeah. And then we have 6-figure spa chick,
Yes.
Candace Holyfield Parker.
Yes.
She was my spa coach. She is actually over the largest Black spa community, Spa Boss
Love
Tribe.
that.
And she's going to be speaking about how to 6-figure everything you do.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we also have Crystal Perkins,
Okay.
who is a manifest and purpose coach.
Yes.
And she is going to be speaking about how to really tap into your purpose filled vision.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
And who else we got over there?
Dora.
We got my sister
And
Dora
Charlie.
Chambers, honey. Dora Chambers of DDC Success Coaching. She actually is going to be dealing from a state of mindset. So she's going to be taking us from the employee mindset to the boss, because that's a whole big
It's a trap.
transition.
Oh.
No, it's a transition, honey.
Yeah.
You don't get if you've been working a 9 to 5 for somebody else for so long,
Yeah.
and now you want to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You really have to change the mindset.
Mm.
Like that's the first thing you got to do.
Say
okay? So it's not about, she actually is going to be teaching us how to, she doesn't never say quit your job. She say don't be no damn fool and quit your job.
Absolutely.
Allow the job to work for you instead of you working for the job.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what she's going to be bringing. And then we have Coach Charlie Ford, honey, who is our illustrious host. She is a comedian and a coach. She actually teaches how to raise your confidence in order for you to acquire speaking.
Yeah, let me
gifts.
call my friend.
So, baby,
she need to
And
be
Brittany.
there.
She is,
Brittany.
yes. And then we got Brittany Miller, honey, the best publicist. Yes,
Right.
thank you, baby. That's how I got up here too. The post stop, the best publicist ever. We got Brittany. She's going to be speaking about how to create more exposure for your brand, as far as getting more connections and being able to network. So all of these things are really, really important to the early business owner, as well as the seasoned business owner. It doesn't stop. But this is also, we're all women. So that means most of us have families.
Yeah.
So this is our lives.
Yeah.
This has to do with our livelihood. So we're not just going to be speaking of a place from business. We're going to be speaking from a place of love, life, opportunity, motherhood.
Yeah.
So all of the things that create the multi-dimensional woman.
And we need that, because you said you got 7 kids.
6 boys, 1 girl.
Listen. Y'all was almost outnumbered. You kind of still. But, I think that's important as well, because even, getting ready for the show tonight, my 15-year-old daughter, she looked at me and she was like, "Where are you going?" And then she hit me with, "We don't have family time no more." So now I know.
Oh, wow.
I know that, Sunday or Saturday evening,
How
I
old is
have to, 15.
Bring her.
Bring her?
Bring her.
Okay. What I'm doing with my son.
Okay, well. Let's go fishing with daddy.
But she values that. She loves family time. I seen a difference in her when we started doing family time together.
It's necessary
and my
for a
son as
girl.
well.
It's really necessary for a girl, but it's necessary for both a boy and a girl, but really for a girl, because she needs to see the interaction, because this is what she is growing into. She's growing into having a family and having to be the first teacher.
Yeah. And I gotta give it to him, because he lost his mom. He's my son through marriage, and he lost his mom.
Your bonus baby.
My bonus baby. That's my son. So, hey, look, he said people at school, I'm his mom, and they sure be calling me for money.
That's
so
it.
they ain't no bonus, nothing.
I'm the mama.
Yeah, use the
I'm the
mama.
mama.
Yeah.
Use the mama.
As soon as I go in the door, y'all talking about something need to be paid. Okay, look, let me get what a daddy. Let me get the card.
We also have some special guest speakers as well.
Mm-hmm.
We have Deidre Hall. She's going to be speaking about her story from coming from her survival story. She's a survivor, so she has something called Survival's Jewels, and she actually also has a media outlet as well. And then we have Paula Whittle, who is the queen of Atlanta Fashion Week, honey.
I love all this.
Yes.
Like you said, how would people know? How would people get the opportunity to meet these people and to, like, I'm gonna have to call my friend and tell her she got to be there.
But you know what? One-on-one sessions with these women are like, it's some bread. It's a lot of money you're going to spend just to speak one-on-one and get a session with these women. However, you're going to be in the room with 15 major 7-figure women who are bosses, and you're going to be able to get this education and
all the way
information.
around.
And for the ticket price, I mean, it's a win-win.
What's the ticket price? Tell her.
Baby,
Tell them
I'ma give
where
you.
because I got my ticket out in the hallway.
Yes. Well, manifestyourvision.com. You can get your general admission ticket for $247.
Okay.
And it's buy one and get one free because we are leaving no boss bestie behind.
No
we
boss
need to,
bestie.
you need to bring your girl with you. This is something you need to share in, you know, because the collaboration as women, we know how to work together.
Yeah.
Like we just talked about that.
Yeah.
Not everybody, but we have to pray on some of them.
Yeah.
Pray over some of them.
Yeah.
But however, and then we also have the VIP tickets.
Okay.
Okay. And that comes with also a networking cocktail hour afterwards.
Okay.
And then also you will be part of our online millionaire mindset coaching program. So yeah, that has a little.
What would you say? It was a boss bestie?
Yeah,
I like
we
that.
are leaving no boss bestie behind.
I
So
like that.
everything is 2 for 1 with Will Manifest. So you can come together. Or if you need to come separately, you can get your ticket for $197.
I like it. Congratulations to you guys in advance. I can't wait to be there.
It's gonna be an honor to have you there. Thank you.
It's just overwhelming because I love when we get to work together. I love when people actually they don't hold on to that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you're knowledgeable about this and you're knowledgeable about that, and you're not being selfish. Like I don't want her to get ahead of me. You know, you can't do that. We gotta get out of that and help. Like it's enough for everybody. I don't care if I see 12 people on the carpet. I'm the one. I be in there. Hey, girl, what you get? Girl, my mic was off. Did you film me?
Yes.
Real
Did you
quick,
get my
help
bag?
me.
Did you?
You didn't see it? You didn't get it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Did you get my bag?
Okay, I'm just out like that. Like it's no competition. I don't care what outlet you work for. Look, my viewers ain't your viewers, and even if they are, you might have got them to say something I didn't, and put the interviews together.
Well, you know, when you get to a certain level, you have to up level your network. You have to, because if you don't, you will have those people who are jealous and who are snakes and who are envious. It is a requirement if you are going to be successful that you have to be in the room with other bosses who ain't tripping on what you're doing because they got enough going on for themselves.
Yeah.
You know, you have to.
And Brittany taught me a very important lesson because I had a situation one time. It wasn't you. I know it wasn't you. It was somebody, and I was supposed to talk with the person. But when I woke up that morning, my eye was swollen shut.
Oh wow!
I had gotten so stressed out the night before that I popped an eye vessel.
Oh wow! Okay.
And I couldn't open my eye, and I was trying to communicate with whomever I was trying to communicate with. And me and the lady, we never talked directly, but it was like, I felt like, well, dang, she don't want to come interview with me while we following each other at this point, because really it was out of my control. But then Brittany was like, oh, my God, did you unfollow her? I was like, yeah. She's like, no.
Energy, huh?
For me, that's what it was. But Brittany was like, you can't do that, Mo. And I'm like, shh.
Not on the level you're on.
I ain't go back and unfollow the lady. However, I know moving forward, I ain't gonna do that no more.
Okay.
And you know, I will try to communicate with all parties involved if I have access. You know, I just couldn't go on camera looking like Popeye. That was just all it was. You know, so.
And it's okay.
You definitely, people are putting your life for a reason. I've been knowing Britt for a minute, you know, now. I've interviewed her kids. She's very supportive. She shot with the boutique and everything.
She's more than a publicist.
She's definitely more than a publicist.
She's, you know, I've called Britt and we'll start off speaking about business and I'll end up crying and she'll console me. She's very wise too for her
Very
age.
smart.
Very wise, yeah.
She's a hustler. I love it. I love me a good woman hustler. I don't care if we selling clothes and pocketbooks out the trunk, and it don't even matter. We got to get it.
I didn't pop many a trunks.
Me too. Me too.
Many a trunk.
I was down at the Green Ride. Let me get 4 of them Coach bags for $100 real quick.
Yeah.
Look on the bag. Bag them up. Just put them in the black bag real quick. Be quick. I don't want everybody to know my business. So thank you guys for joining me. I cannot wait to see you both. I can't wait to see everybody, actually, because we need it all. Funding, mentorship, entrepreneurship. Get your mind right. You got to health. You got to have your health
we
right.
have a therapist there as well because our mental health is
absolutely. You know how many people are depressed and don't know they're depressed?
Because as black women, we call it being tired.
Nah, I call it straight up depressed.
Yeah,
I call it depressed.
It's different levels of depression. I didn't know I was depressed because I worked so much. I became a workaholic, and I was like, oh, that's a form of depression.
Behind it.
Like, hide behind. I'm like, oh, let me change that. So
it all ties in together because I feel like when you feel better and you look better, you do better. You produce better things.
Because we're constantly creating.
And that's what I teach. I teach holistic.
When my
feminine
eyelashes
health.
don't sit right, I can't get on TikTok. I'm so serious. I can't go out. I can go out the house without makeup, but baby, them brows got to be on.
Yeah.
Cause without them,
Sometimes I have really transparent posts where I'll come and I'll be going through something and I'll share that I might have 2 lashes on.
that's
And
right.
then I'll tell them too, look, y'all don't judge me.
This is
It's
that
one
kind of
this-
day.
It's this kind of day, and this is what
Yeah.
I'm dealing with right here. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and we love it. We love transparency. We love honesty. You know, I don't like the people that get on social media and they don't show you the grind. They show you the outcome. You know, when I went to school for makeup artistry, I would see all the girls, right? And I would compare myself to that. I'm never gonna be that good. That's that word you said. I said earlier, right? I'm never gonna be that good. My makeup don't look right because I ain't
And
using
you
MAC.
not, and
I
you
gotta go
sure
get
not.
MAC. I didn't have to do none of that, right? I didn't have to do none of that. But that's what I was seeing on social media. They were telling you they were self-taught, and some actually are. Not to take away from them, some actually are, but some of them are going to school. Some of them are putting those hours in, and they not showing you they jacked up work. When they get good, they go back and take all of it down. So then you're looking at it, comparing yourself, beating yourself up, thinking they got this way overnight.
Comparison is the enemy to progress. And in social media, that is everybody's comparing themselves to something or someone. That's why, really, if it wasn't for my business,
I wouldn't be on
even
there.
be on
Yep.
there.
I
I'm
say
living
the same
a
thing.
real life. I'm for real over here. Like, I wouldn't be on there.
I wouldn't either.
But go check me out, Tracy, the Secret CEO.
I'm excited. I can't wait to show up. Saturday is going to be a busy day, but you know what? That commitment and just wanting to share that gift with my friend. So tell everybody where they can find you both at.
You can find me at Tracy the Sacred CEO or Tracy Bryant Swint on Facebook, and check us out at manifestyourvision.com.
Yeah, and you can find me on social media under Aziza Nubia. You can follow Natural Woman Magazine. Just type in Natural Woman Magazine. Only Natural Woman Magazine out there is mine. So click that, follow that. And if you're interested in marketing, just mentorship and media communications, check out AZ Media.
Hey, I love it.
And if you need your natural wellness products, feminine natural health and wellness products, go check me out at the Sweet Yoni Tea Company. You're going to like everything over here. Sweet Yoni Tea Company. Make everything sweet down there, baby. Yes, yes. That's a whole nother show.
I ain't gonna even say nothing. So first, I'm gonna go on and give a shout out to JoJo for not zooming out. So congratulations to JoJo on that. So you know who it is. It's your girl Mo Clark. You can follow me on IG. JoJo, what is you doing, JoJo? I just gave you props, JoJo. It's your girl Mo Clark before JoJo zooms out on me. Follow me on IG at Miss Mo Clark. You can also check me out on my new media page, Miss Media Bay. And, of course, the post up. That's D-O. I don't even know how to spell it. JoJo messed me up with the zoom out. And you know what? Follow Jack. Jack is on Tinder. He is on plenty of it. I'm just kidding. He's not. Just go ahead and follow Status Network Global Vision TV on IG. And we out.
Thank you.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Keep it posted, gotta keep it posted, gotta keep it posted. We got Mo Clark posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, we got Mo Clark posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio.
You know we poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin'